now, as in fact, yes, and Frequent, he bails back out there with the AWP in hand. He's going to have a look up the mid there. He's got a teammate floating around him through the middle area. They're going to start to make a push up there. Where are they going to head to? Smoke start to come out. A few nades go flying. Bang, it grabs him Frequent on the head. He goes down to half health as the NY grabs ATS. ATS once again gets caught in no man's land and taken down accordingly. That guy is having an absolute Barry Crocker this evening, and the poor bugger is suffering the effects of a full day worth of Counter-Strike as Wob takes out one. Inca Jr. takes out Wob in a retaliatory see you later, buddy, leave my teammate alone, and it's going to be left with Kadikum taking down Inca Jr. Kadikum's back into the game, and he is 4-on-1 situation along with his teammate. CBR is the only man left, and he'll be removed. That man, Kadikum, will do it over towards spawn, the CT spawn, and that's all she wrote, dude, because, well, it's good to see Kadikum getting a few kills on the board after a pretty average first half.
Yeah, very unlucky, I believe, to make for the structure. I think they really booked that fake. None of the players actually moved away from the hay bomb site. They actually stayed there, and just bad timing. They pulled out a flash. NWY gets taken down with a flash in his hand, and one of the players, the player came out of halls and took him down as well. So just bad timing there for the CTs. They did read that play, but unfortunately, Clockwork just made the shots when it mattered. So now, CTs have bought what they can. CTs really need to win this round or also be forced on an eco. T's are fully aware of this, hence why they're doing a very slow default strat, pick and play strat. You see one guy on banana, the rest of them in mid and secondary, taking it slow. They get slowed down mid, but nobody's anywhere near it. The T's are playing very defensive. They start making their way under the window area. Nades get floated over the B, but yet again, nobody's taking any damage whatsoever. Both teams taking it really slow, RC.
Yeah, very slow, and literally duck walking it up through mid right at this point in time. Shots go ringing out. Shredze takes the first kill. Inca Jr. is the man to go down. He gets hit and hit hard as I get flashbanged beyond ridicularity. And Frequent is the man receiving those on my screen as a kill just went out while everybody was flashbanged. I think it was, no, in fact, as I say that, Wob takes out Smite. Smites him from above with the AK-47. Thanks for coming, dude. See you later. As the AWPs and AKs get organised, the B plant is on. Bang, the AWP from the infrequent man takes out CBR just as he took out Enway. And it's going to be left to a bit of a 4v1 situation. Poor old Horizon. Is he going to run away and cry in a corner? No, he's not. He's going to go roaring on over. Going to try his best, but Kadikum will come into play. He takes him down, and it'll be 3-2 on the Oz Gamer scoreboard. Terrorists winning 11-9 overall, and of course that means Clockwork have a couple of rounds up their sleeves still, Windsor.
Let's go.
Yeah, CTs are forced to eco now. They're looking at a bad position. They really need to eco this round, buy up the next, and have to win consecutive rounds, or else Clockwork's just going to have the advantage with the money system over the CTs. And it really does show at the moment. The T's are looking quite strong. CTs need to just pull their act together, or else they're just going to let this game slip out of their hands. I know it's only 11-9 at the moment, but these last couple of rounds are going to determine what's going to happen. As we see the CTs all stacking the banana bomb side. The T's are committing with banana though, but they are walking it.
Yeah, I don't get the stack on A. I'll get you to talk us through that in a second. As one first kill goes down, Kadikum takes out Smite, takes out Horizon. He probably didn't realise he got the second kill as he took out both of them at the same time with the AK-47 going hammer and tongs. And that's going to mean that everybody's roars on into B side. There's one player there. He won't get anywhere though. As and Frequent takes out the CBR man, rubs real salt into the wound by AWPing him to his doom. And the remaining player or players for Made for Destruction, Inca Jr. and ATS, what are they going to have up their sleeve? Well, ATS, he's going to start a slow push over towards B. They're coming from over spawn side as the ATS man. Is he going to make the push on inside? Not committing just at this stage. And Inca Jr. is going to hide away inside of the construction site, all the way over at A side. They're going to let the bomb go, explodey bums, as ATS is going to get a player come around the corner to him. He goes for the exit kill. No good as he runs out of... Oh, yes, and he flails it round as if to say, why the hell could I not pick that shot? And, yeah, frustration shown there. But nonetheless, the Terrorists still take the round. It'll be 3 rounds apiece here, second half. Overall, 12-9 in favour of Clockwork.
Okay, let's go.
Well, we've got 90 specs at the moment. The CTs just had their eco round just then, and looks like they bought what they could this round. This round's going to be very important for the CTs here. Yet again, they some of them do have AWPs, some of them have pharmacists, some of them have Colts, but if they lose this round, they're just going to go straight to where they started. They're going to go back to eco again. So They try to get the early flag with the ADP, but it looks like one player's crashed again. Smart, he's not moving at all. Hopefully he comes back in time because they really need it right now. This is the grand final for the Cyber Game of Mega Competition. The Terrace are doing the same thing as last round, taking it very slow, trying to see where these players are and hit the opposite direction. But they're normally holding defensively, and the T still just try and get a pick-ass. And Spite has not moved yet.
Yeah, Smite's still stuck at spawn for the Made for Destruction team, ladies and gentlemen, so he may be out of the game. Just currently sitting here. Indeed, he's just dropped out, so goodbye to the Smite man. Timing out, and I'm sure he'll be back very, very shortly. Well, at least that'll be the hope for his side, as they are so early in the second half. They don't want that to be an issue for them. As shots go ringing out, Wob takes out the ATS man. Another shot goes ringing out as the bomb goes for a plant. Indeed it does. Down it goes. Shredze delivers it to the hay bales, and bang, pops around the corner, says hello to Horizon. Removes him as he pushes up through mid. It's going to be all left up to CBR. He'll go nowhere. Kadeekum will deliver the headshot to take him down. And Terrorists, they'll take the advantage here in the second half. That is in the form of Clockwork. One man down, still the CTs, as Made for Destruction. Well, they've still got quite a lot of work to do, Boomser. Here is the score overall, 13 rounds to 9, still in favour of Clockwork.
Yeah, second half, 8 round. The time is 135, 134, 133. And yet again, the CTs are without Smite. Made for Destruction boys have to deal with a 4v5. As on their decoy round, try to push down Banana. They pretty much all get slaughtered, but a couple of digger shots do get them a couple of kills. Horizon's left alive in this 1v3 situation. Bomb is about to go planted at the hay bomb site. Horizon's at the opposite side, pushing down Banana, finally getting AK for one of those kills that he got just before, pushing down the mid, but looks like the terrorists are all over this bomb site, and I really don't see Horizon taking this at all. In fact, I think he's just going to sit in the car in the middle, try to save this AK, and wait for Smite to rejoin.
Yeah, that's exactly what he looks like he's doing. He's just hanging out at the apartments, checking out the neighbours washing, and, well, frankly, just organising himself accordingly. He's got the nade out, and he fires it out just for shits and giggles. But, yeah, no real motion in the ocean from him at this stage. He is quite happy just to have a look at that clothesline. And there we go. Boom, shakalaka goes the bomb site. Horizon will call it quits, and yeah, that'll be all she wrote. The announcer calls it correctly. Terrorists do indeed win, as her Made for Destruction still struggling with just that one player being disappearing on them, their Boomser, and as a result it is 14 rounds to 9 in favour of Clockwork. They are the loser bracket winners, ladies and gentlemen, so Made for Destruction coming through on the winner bracket side, and we're of course assuming that that means that they're going to get a couple of double lives, that this isn't an elimination, shall we say. Boomers, Inca Jr., he drops infrequent to even up the score nice and early. It'll be 4v4 as the rest of the round starts once you.
Yeah, Smite just starting to connect back. They really need to win this round. It's CBR makes it pretty convincingly round here. NW1 goes down to him. So it's now a 4v3 with Smite rejoining. Looks like the tables are starting to turn in favour of Made for Destruction. Horizon. That Banana takes one down. A good shot at Kadeekum at the Banana area. Now there's only 2 players remain for the Terrace in this 4v2 situation. One player sees one out jungle, but the CT's starting to fall back. They really want to try and win this round. They don't want to give the match point to Clockwork. Smite has fully rejoined the server now, and the rest of the Terrorists try and find out where these 4 CTs are. But Inca Jr. takes out Shredze, and only one player left remaining, which is Wob, trying to make his way to the site of A, which he does. Take an ATS in the pit. He's trying to take down the Orpa at the U-Haul area on 2 HP. Nade comes around the corner. Perfect nade for Inca Jr. Very good nade there. 14-10 in favour of Clockwork. Can this spark a bit of a momentum to come back and win this game 16-14, or at least draw it?
Well, the Smite man is back. He's reconnected directly to the server. He just had to swap ports, ladies and gentlemen, as his 9-10-11 ping is going to hopefully serve him well. They need him in here, and he's re-arrived just at the right time. As Boomser says, will that be the spark that gets them going now that their teammate is back? Shot goes ringing out. Can't quite pick up anybody, can the Inca Jr. man, as his nice early shot comes flying on out. Both teams spread fairly nicely, but it looks like it's going to be bananas all round, as that's the direction that they've headed, but not to be the case with the bomb. That's heading over towards B-side. The player carrying as Smite is stuck at spawn again. So BL to him, his teammates are left without that fifth player. As we just have a look around, Horizon's got A covered. He's got a couple of players coming in his general direction, but they don't have a bomb attached to them just at this stage. The man who does, as I look around for him, is the Wob, and he's just sitting inside of apartments quite happily right now. He's just watching it all occur in and around him and waiting for that B site to clear out. As no, he's going to back out right now and roar it over to Banana. So he's going to get given the duties to Bale and hurry up, dude, because we need a plant over at B. Does a bit of damage to himself as he jumps off from down at up at the apartments area. Makes his way up Banana now. As shot starts to ring out. Here comes his teammates. Anyway, roars on in, takes out Horizon, gets slapped up by CBR. Kadikum takes out CBR. As now they've got B, the